Hey everyone, I hope you are all well. Today's video is going to be about how I grew my hair from scratch. I cut my hair about 2 years and 4 months ago. It was just bald. It was probably like a level 1 or something. It was just very clean. It was like a very low level. Not exactly bald, but just very like, it was just shaved off. You know, I shaved off my hair. If you haven't watched the video of when I shaved my head the last time, I will link that in the description. And in that video, I talk about why I shaved my head and 10 reasons why you should if you are considering it. And of course I showed the process at the barbers. Then I decided to grow it back again, and this is what I have so far. I didn't think I could be this comfortable with my afro looking like this, because I never wear my afro like this, but I've been able to grow my hair this long just by using these simple but effective techniques, and I'm gonna share them with you today. Okay, so I'll start with the reason why I cut my hair. I was in a little bit of turmoil. I was at a bit of a transition period. I was kind of making not so great decisions, and I think I actually just wanted to take control of something. I had this beautiful, blissful period where I was just enjoying my hair. I was showing myself so much love, showing my hair so much care, and I was in a place where I was really comfortable with my hair, and I was actually a little bit attached to it as well. And I was definitely showing myself care and showing myself love. But when all these things were happening, when I was faced with in a position where I just wanted something to go in the direction I was steering it, I decided to cut my hair. I decided to take control of this one thing that I had control of, and to cut my hair. And it was very difficult for me to get used to the shaved head. And I think the reason it was difficult for me to get used to that shaved head is because I had gained some weight and I didn't feel like it suited me. Even though a lot of people everywhere I was going was giving me loads of compliments, in my own self, I didn't feel that confident. If you look back at the videos I was filming at the time, I was wearing hats. I was just wearing hats. At that time, I was trying to, you know, take control. Then, a few months later, I moved to Germany. I did not feel comfortable with my hair at all. It was the easiest thing to manage, fair enough, but I just didn't feel the most pretty. Like I would say 2019 was a year I just didn't feel that great. I don't know, I just didn't feel that pretty about myself, and just like a lot of changes. I just didn't feel that good about myself. For the training course, I was becoming a flight attendant. I had to wear wigs every day. This brings me to my first point. The first thing I did to grow my hair was protective styles. And even when I was doing these protective styles, I was playing a part in the life of my hair without being too controlling with it. Obviously washing it, conditioning it, but there wasn't much I could do. You know, my hair got to a point where it's long enough to braid. And so I started braiding it. I braided it just the once, and then they told me to take it out. I was not being so precious about my hair, you know. Even when they told me that, I knew what they were telling me was wrong, but I was not being so precious over it, because I feel like if I was, then that encounter, that situation would have ended very differently. Maybe I would have taken it to the news, escalated it, I don't know. When they told me that, I really just took it as, okay, that's the grooming standard. I'll just change my hair. And I still was taking care of my hair underneath, but I wasn't being extra with it. And I don't think I've ever really been extra with my hair. I do what I need to do in order for me to feel good, you know? And clean hair, moisturized hair, taken care of hair feels good to me. So that was my first point. I did my protective styles and I wasn't being too precious over it. And my second point is I was not stressing over it. I was just allowing my hair to be. And with time, it just started growing. At some point, I did relax my hair. And I'd almost forgotten about this point. If I have a picture, I'll just put that in. I can say now that was around 1 year and maybe 8 months ago that I relaxed my hair. And it was a kind of relaxed situation where it was still short enough that I couldn't actually put it in a bun. There was not much that I could do to this relaxed hair, because it wasn't even properly bone straight relaxed. It was just like an afro puff, defined curls in it, a little bit easier to manage. Without me realizing, I think that was my attempt at being one step closer to the European beauty standard. Even though that was absolutely unintentional, I could have argued my way out of it. I could have been disagreeable. I could have escalated this issue higher further. I could have escalated that further, but instead I kind of reduced myself a little bit and relaxed my hair, which was completely unnecessary. Now, I had to deal with these relaxed bits of my hair for, you know, at least a year because I was not prepared to cut my hair again. I just wasn't prepared to do it. So I just allowed my hair to keep growing, cutting off the relaxed bits bit by bit. And I think it was around 2-3 months ago, I made a really big trim, and I think I don't have any relaxed ends left. So if I can find pictures, I will definitely insert them. I think this time is I just didn't put any stress on myself as a woman, as a black woman, as a person living in a society that was kind of being disagreeable to my natural self. I didn't put that pressure on myself. I didn't stress over the oppression that was being pushed on me, and I just allowed my hair to thrive, and eventually my hair came through stronger. Sometimes when you're going through hair stress, it's actually a mental thing. It's actually the outside stresses affecting you. So sometimes it's not even the products that you're using that's actually an enemy of progress. Sometimes it's like pressures of society that's actually causing you to feel stressed about your hair. Because I know sometimes people do feel insecure about their hair, and that's the reason why a lot of people, even people here on YouTube, do not show their natural hair, because they feel like the optimum absolute standard of beauty is to have straight hair and is to have it tamed to other people's liking. Now, I'm going to just be completely honest with you. I do not generally like to wear an afro puff like this out, especially when I'm not made up. But I did yesterday, and that was kind of big for me because I looked in the big mirror and I just was like, you know what? I like me. I was like, this is me. I was like, oh. And the thought that came to my mind is, if I had known my hair looked good, I would have recorded a video sooner. Why? Why did I actually literally forget that I had hair? People who are watching this, ladies, don't forget that you have hair underneath those weaves, wigs, braids, locks. Do not forget that you have your own hair growing from your own scalp. Please don't forget that, because then you forget what you have. Then you forget your being, who you are. Even though I don't really associate my afro as like my being, who I am. Maybe people looking in might associate me as like an afro tabs. But that's not who I perceive myself to be. But yeah, that thought that if I had known I had nice hair, if I had known I could be proud of my afro, I would have made a video sooner. And I think I've probably mentioned this before, saying that, oh, sometimes it's my eyebrows that stop me from making a video. If I just had eyebrows, it would be so much easier for me to get ready and just like film a video. And then another excuse came in, and it was like, if I just had nice hair. Like, I have all the skills that I need to have nice hair. So I was actually getting ready to braid my hair, and then I combed my hair out and I was like, oh, I have hair. Oh, epiphany. Like, ladies, please remember what you have. Please remember your God-given beauty, which is existent. Yes, the workplace is telling you, society or like modern beauty standards is telling you straight hair is best. Perhaps it's not telling you, but that's kind of the vibe you get, the energy you get. Maybe the energy that people are giving you is more receptive when you have straight hair. I've been told when I have straight hair, I was told this is your best hairstyle. Don't change it. A couple of times, like this, I think this is the best hairstyle yet. When I had a weave, stick with this. This is the best. And I can understand why. I think it kind of gives you like that sleek look. And I actually really do like straight hair. Like, I do like straight hair on me personally. I'm not that into big hair on myself, but when it comes to it being my own hair, it's like, oh, okay, that tells me a different story and I'm alright with it. So yeah, do not forget the hair that you have. Yeah, so I've made 2 points already. The first point is the protective styles. I was just protecting my hair without being too controlling over it, and then I was not stressing over it despite all the opposition around me, despite people telling me take your braids out, despite me having opposition. I was just not stressing over it, and my hair was just thriving. And that's why, even though I relaxed my hair, even though I myself did something a little bit damaging to my hair, it was able to come out on top, winning. Now, some of you may look at my hair thinking, oh, it's not winning, it's still short. It's still short, but to me, I've already told myself that my hair is winning. And I think when you give yourself these positive affirmations and you encourage yourself more than you discourage yourself, it actually comes to pass. So you do actually need to affirm yourself in that you are winning, even in the opposition. Now this is more of a psychological thing that psychological techniques that I've actually implemented, but I really feel like these are quite important because a lot of people are losing hair because of stress. I had it as a last point, that is changing up my routine. I remember before I used to be very religious about my routine, and it was a simple routine. I have it on this channel as well. I'll try to link it if I can remember which video it's in, because it might be integrated in another video. But my routine is super simple, but very like religious, and I relied on it and to give me good results, and it always gave me good results. This time growing my hair, I kind of changed up things a little bit, in the sense that I was doing the protective styles, I was not stressing over it, and I was just doing what I could when I can. So I was not even twisting my hair, I was literally just washing it, conditioning it, doing the oils, moisturizer, even using different products. Oh my gosh, I've been using different products even when I've been braiding. Like, I feel like I've had so much more moisture in the past 2 years than in the previous years, because before I was always kind of relying on the shea butter, the coconut oil, which I still swear by, but this time I feel like I've implemented simple products. I've implemented way more moisture using simple products, affordable products like this, which I bought for £4.50. When you read the label, you can feel like it's just got this is just going to give me positive results. Easy comb, shea butter and olive oil, love those two oils. Leave-in detangling, like leave-in conditioner has been my holy grail. I just feel like I've implemented a lot more leave-in conditioner. Like, I have never used as much leave-in conditioner that I use these days and over the past 2 years of my hair growth journey. And I hadn't even written that point down about leave-in conditioner, but I just knew that I'd made a change. That's why I wrote changing up my routine as a talking point. I would definitely say that this has made a difference, because when I started using more leave-in conditioner, I think I was experiencing a lot of dryness because of the relaxing. So I knew that I had to feed my hair, I knew that I had to take care of it, and I knew that because my hair was a different texture, something needed to change. And so this is actually how I grew my hair, guys, from scratch in 2 years. I hope that what I've said has been helpful for you. I really feel like I've dropped a couple of gems in here. As you can see, it is longer than it appears, obviously because of stretching, but you know, if you are an Afro chick yourself, then you probably know about the shrinkage and the stretching and all that stuff. Hair is beautiful, hair is something to embrace, but if you're bald, if you're short-haired, if you're like me and you're just kind of like embracing the journey, then have fun with it, really, because that's what it really is. Your mood really does affect your hair growth. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has helped you in some way. Please do head over to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.